Okay, so the whole Russia scandal, all right? I just want to put something into perspective for you. I don't really know President Putin or anything like that, but I can tell you that I'm a scary judge of character, okay? I got a little bit of a help with that. And, yeah, okay, if DOD knew that they had technology in me, and they possibly were already thinking this way, they were like, hey, we could probably use old Smith, man. He's got the shit in him. Yeah, but we're not all that good at PSYOPS. What do we need to do? Well, hey, if I was DOD, I would have called Russia and said, hey, President Putin, we need a little help here. We got a problem. And I'm sure they do this all the time. I guarantee you, Russia, and I'll get to that in a minute, but Russia and the military probably talk all the time. Well, they call him, and they said, we got technology on this guy, and we need somebody to help us with this PSYOPS program, and I know that's right up your alley. And President Putin was like, okay, what's his name? It's Chase Smith. And he was probably like, you gotta be kidding me. I got some technology in him too. So they were like, how the fuck did you get? Well, you married a Russian. He said, yeah, I know that. Well, it's sexually transmitted. So I ended up with DOD's tech, and I already had Vladimir Putin's tech, and of course now they work together. Now, when I say I'm a scary judge of character, think about President Putin for 1 second. Where did he come from? The military. Where did he else? The KGB, which is basically the CIA in Russia, right? So this guy's mentality is 100% military, coupled with intel, like to perfection for him. If you wanted to do shit like this, that's his background. His resume is everything you're looking for, okay? Plus, he probably got stack, obviously. So they work together, right, to pull this off. And the reason I was talking about the character, if President Putin was going to talk to anybody in the United States and actually have a real conversation and not, you can look at all of Putin's faces tell you everything, all right? If he's sitting lean back, slouched, he thinks you're an idiot, right? All right. So if somebody goes over there, which would anybody in the political arena or the media arena or anything like that ever goes to talk to President Putin, he don't have any respect for him. I can guarantee you that. The guy does not respect you. He probably thinks you're trash. I guarantee you that. Now, if the real conversations that happen between President Vladimir Putin would be with the military. Any general, anybody in the military has a conversation with President Putin, they're talking shop. They are talking real talk. They ain't fucking around with no bullshit, okay? And I guarantee you that that President Putin and DOD actually converse with each other in ways that nobody would ever expect President Putin to converse with anybody, because he don't respect anybody except the military, okay? And so is our military. They don't give a fuck about politicians and shit. Yeah, they got to take orders from them, and I guarantee you when they leave a meeting and the politicians leave, the generals probably are all like, these fucking people are idiots. Well, that's the way President Putin is, too. So you get those two together talking to each other, well, you're actually having some fucking conversation. And, hey, guess what? I'm the same. Well, I can actually talk to politicians because I'm kind of like them. So I can play these stupid pillow fight games too. But it's getting old though. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm tired of telling this media how this shit actually works. Y'all need to start thinking for yourself a little bit. Start looking at people's background and looking at their resume and stuff, and think for yourself, why would this guy not respect us? Because there's nothing to respect. The only thing Vladimir Putin respects is military, bombs and guns and shit. That's where he came from. He ain't gonna fucking look, any media or anybody that you go over there and you're asking him questions, whatever he says, believe the opposite of it. Because he's fucking y'all up. He ain't gonna tell y'all anything. But anyway, since I had to be the medium here to calm down the shitstorm, apparently. As the aforementioned, where DOD called Putin, and they were both like, oh, you got your tech there too, huh? That's fucking odd. It's probably the same situation that President Trump's in. And it's a fucking precarious situation. I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting hammered here. People think I'm a fucking traitor just for the simple fact that I got Russian technology in me. I can't help it. It ain't my fucking fault. That's the government's fault for allowing that to happen. But boy, did it work to perfection. Good job, DOD.